everyone, my name is Beth Matuska and I am the StudyAway coordinator. For today's presentation, we'll be talking about StudyAway programs available to you. Show of hands who hasn't thought about StudyAway. Okay, and show of hands who thought StudyAway was too expensive or not right for them. Well, I can't see you, so guess what? StudyAway is for all of you. While it might sound expensive, there are many affordable options available, and we're here to take a brief look at it. So what is StudyAway? Well, it's a chance to spend time studying at a different university as an LC State student and getting guaranteed credit for it. You can spend 2 weeks, a month, a summer, a semester, or an academic year away. Your two main choices are NSE, which is National Student Exchange, for study in the US and its territories and Canada, or ISA, International Studies Abroad, for studies outside the US and Canada. So the big question is, do you qualify, right? Well, the requirements are that you have a 2.75 GPA overall, have completed 30 plus credits by the term abroad, and be a full-time degree-seeking student in the fall or the spring semester before you go, not the summer. Now, be aware that for dual credit students who've had credits through high school, that can count towards the 30 credits, but does not count towards the full-time degree-seeking student the previous semester, right? So we don't want you going the moment you get here. Generally, as it is your first semester, it's not time to go yet, but very soon. Right now is the best time to think about where you want to go, how to fit it into your plans. There is something for everyone in every major, right? And for all of your programs, we can guarantee that your credits will transfer as you will plan your courses ahead of time and get approval before you go as to what your classes will transfer as. So the dates to keep in mind: for the summer and fall StudyAway, March 1st is your application deadline, and for spring, October 1st is going to be the deadline. So let's take a look at the choices. First is NSE, which is National Student Exchange. It's a great option for budget-friendly and budget-conscious people. It's a great way to experience StudyAway without committing to a foreign country. So if you're a little nervous, haven't been away as far before, and you want to get a taste of it, it's a great option. There are more than 160 campuses across the US, Canada, Puerto Rico, US Virgin Islands, and Guam. And the only places with a language requirement would be Quebec and Puerto Rico. Everywhere else, and that's both programs, the classes will be in English unless you're studying a foreign language. So if you've ever wanted to live in a different state, experience a different side of the US, anything like that, investigate graduate schools, study with somebody new and a different professor, you can look into going to a different college for a semester. And of course, you get the opportunity to see places that you would have never had the chance unless you went on vacation. So, what does make NSE affordable? Big key here is home pay. You will pay your normal tuition and fees to LC State, right? And that is really important because many places like New York, Hawaii, Miami, those can be very expensive if you were to study there just by applying to there. So, room and meals, course-related fees like lab fees, those we would pay to your host campus. And of course, any miscellaneous fees that crop up, those go to your home campus, but your application fees go to home campus and your basic tuition goes to us, right? Please be keeping in mind, transportation and other expenses, those are your responsibility for both programs. Yes, we don't arrange for your flights or driving to get there. Now, if you are ready for an international experience, you do have that option as well. Study abroad with ISA, International Studies Abroad. that is our international provider. So you can study in Africa, Asia, Europe, Latin America, the Pacific. You can go to practically any continent that you can think of, except for Antarctica. And it starts out as short as 2 weeks, but you can go for 2 semesters as well if you'd like, and anywhere in between. It all depends on what you're looking to get out of it and how it fits into your schedule. You can study a foreign language, you can participate in a homestay or live on campus if you like. You can travel on your days off. Excursions are included with these programs, and generally it's an all-inclusive package with a few exceptions. Yeah. And everything is for credit. If you would like to do something a little unique, they also have service learning programs and internships, both of which are for credit. So please make sure and do your research. Look into your options. I am here to speak to you about any questions you might have, the options that you are looking into, how we might fit something into your program as well. And that's a good point to talk to with your academic advisor. Make sure they're in on it and knowing what you're thinking about, where you're thinking of going, because they can help you plan ahead of time what classes you might want to take. Right? Decide, of course, between NSE and ISA and research your locations. The biggest point for NSE is that they do not guarantee that you will get the university you are asking for. You might not get your first choice. Places like Hawaii are incredibly competitive. So please choose 3 or 4 universities, one of which should be open for home pay, which means they'll accept every qualified applicant. And for ISA, you just get to decide which location and which term you want to go for. And if you qualify, you will be accepted. So if you're interested in talking to me about Study Away, if you're definitely ready to do it, or even if you have questions, please make sure and ask. I am available by email, or you can stop by my office in RCH 212. Please feel free to look through the websites for each program. They have some amazing information available to you. Thank you so much, and have a great day.